Praying at 3 a.m., sometimes called the hour of mercy or the witching hour, holds a unique place in spiritual practice across many cultures and religions. This time has captivated spiritual seekers and religious devotees alike for centuries. It's often seen as a powerful period for prayer, believed to hold a greater depth of spiritual potency and significance. The reasons behind this practice can be understood through a blend of religious, spiritual, psychological, and even physiological perspectives. We'll explore why praying at 3 a.m. can be considered more effective, diving into these various angles to understand the profound impact it can have. The religious and spiritual significance of 3 a.m. In multiple religious traditions, praying during the early hours, particularly at 3 a.m., is encouraged as a way to engage more deeply with the divine. Many believe that the spiritual realm is more accessible during this time, making prayers more potent and the connection with a higher power stronger. This period is considered a sacred time across Christian, Islamic, Hindu, and Buddhist traditions. Christianity. In Christianity, the concept of 3 a.m. prayer is often linked to the hour of Christ's crucifixion, believed to be around 3 p.m. Because 3 a.m. is the inverse of this time, it is thought to have significant spiritual meaning. Additionally, some believe that Jesus rose early in the morning to pray alone, setting an example for believers to find solitary time for prayer and communion with God. Islamic tradition. In Islam, the hour just before dawn, known as Tahajjud, is highly revered for prayer. It's said that Allah descends to the lowest heaven during the last third of the night to listen to the prayers and requests of believers. For many, this time is an opportunity to seek forgiveness, guidance, and blessings directly from God. Praying at this time is viewed as an expression of deep devotion and surrender. Hindu and Buddhist perspectives. In Hinduism, early morning prayers and meditation are recommended to connect with divine energies. Known as Brahma Muhurta, the time just before sunrise is believed to be the most auspicious for spiritual practices. Buddhism also emphasizes early morning meditation as a way to cultivate mindfulness, inner peace, and compassion. Enhanced connection to the divine. The hour of 3 a.m. is often associated with a feeling of heightened awareness and openness. In many spiritual circles, it is believed that the barriers between the physical and spiritual realms are thinner, making it easier to connect with the divine. The quietness of the night provides a sense of solitude, allowing individuals to experience a kind of intimacy with God or a higher power that's hard to find during the day. The sacredness of silence. This hour provides a rare silence that enhances the feeling of sacredness, making it easier to reach a meditative state and focus on prayer. Many people report feeling a greater presence or closeness to God when praying at 3 a.m., describing a feeling of peace, warmth, or clarity that isn't as easily accessible during daytime hours. A time for deeper reflection. Praying at this hour allows for deeper reflection, a chance to explore thoughts and emotions in a non-judgmental space. It's a time when the mind is less cluttered, enabling a person to approach prayer with more honesty and vulnerability. This openness can lead to insights and revelations that are transformative. Psychological and emotional benefits of 3 a.m. prayer. From a psychological perspective, waking up to pray at 3 a.m. can have unique mental and emotional benefits. The quiet and solitude of this time encourage introspection and allow for processing emotions in a way that's often not possible during the busier parts of the day. Increased introspection. Praying at 3 a.m. fosters a natural state of introspection. At this hour, the mind isn't bombarded with the day's responsibilities, and individuals can more easily turn their focus inward. This introspective time can lead to greater emotional clarity, helping people understand their own motivations, desires, and fears on a deeper level. Emotional release and healing. For many, prayer at 3 a.m. becomes a form of emotional release. The vulnerability of the hour makes it easier to let go of suppressed feelings, whether it's sorrow, fear, guilt, or hope. This can be profoundly healing, providing a space for individuals to work through emotional pain or challenges, ultimately leading to a greater sense of peace. Physiological reasons why 3 a.m. may feel powerful. Science suggests that our bodies and minds are in a unique state around 3 a.m. This has to do with our circadian rhythms, which govern sleep patterns, body temperature, and other physiological processes. Around this time, certain chemicals in the brain are heightened, and others are reduced, leading to a state that can make people feel more introspective or spiritually receptive. The circadian rhythm's influence. Between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., the human body reaches a low point in its circadian cycle, often called sleep inertia. During this time, the body's core temperature drops and levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, decrease. This creates a sense of calm and receptivity, allowing people to engage in prayer and meditation more profoundly. Effects on consciousness and dream states. During this time, we are often in REM, rapid eye movement, sleep if we're not awake, which is the stage of sleep associated with vivid dreams. If we wake up around 3 a.m., our brains are still partially in this dream state, making it easier to access subconscious thoughts and feelings. This state of semi-wakefulness can lead to a heightened sense of spirituality, as we feel more open to the mysteries of the unseen world. Testimonies of transformation and breakthrough. Many people who incorporate 3 a.m. prayer into their lives report transformative experiences. Stories of personal breakthroughs, healing, and profound spiritual experiences are common. Some describe feeling guided by a higher power, receiving answers to prayers, or experiencing a newfound sense of purpose. Personal breakthroughs. There are countless testimonies from people who have felt a renewed sense of purpose, direction, or forgiveness after praying at 3 a.m. This might be due to the reflective and introspective state that's more easily accessed during this time, allowing them to confront and overcome personal struggles. Stories of spiritual encounters. Many people report experiencing a tangible sense of the divine or a feeling of being in the presence of something holy during their 3 a.m. prayers. Whether it's feeling physically comforted, sensing a presence, or experiencing an overwhelming sense of peace, these encounters can be life-changing and often strengthen faith. The discipline of sacrifice and commitment. Praying at 3 a.m. requires waking up when it's inconvenient and stepping out of one's comfort zone, which can be a powerful act of devotion and surrender. The discipline and sacrifice of giving up sleep to pray make this practice deeply meaningful, enhancing its perceived effectiveness. The power of sacrifice in prayer. In many spiritual practices, the act of sacrificing comfort or convenience is seen as a powerful way to show commitment to one's faith or beliefs. By choosing to pray at 3 a.m., individuals make a personal sacrifice, which can deepen their sense of purpose and devotion. This act of sacrifice is a form of worship in itself, demonstrating a willingness to go beyond what is easy or comfortable. Strengthening of willpower and discipline. Waking up at 3 a.m. requires discipline and a strong sense of intention. Over time, this habit strengthens willpower and self-control, qualities that extend beyond spiritual life and positively impact other areas of life as well. The discipline cultivated through this practice fosters a sense of self-mastery and commitment to one's values. Practical steps for incorporating 3 a.m. prayer into daily life. For those interested in experiencing the benefits of praying at 3 a.m., making it a sustainable part of life requires practical steps and intentional planning. From setting an intention to creating a conducive environment, these practices can help make 3 a.m. prayer more effective and impactful. Creating a sacred space. Setting up a quiet, dedicated space for prayer can enhance the experience. Candles, soft lighting, or a comfortable place to sit can help create an environment that feels sacred and allows for uninterrupted focus. Setting an intention. Having a specific intention or prayer focus can add depth to the experience. Whether it's gratitude, forgiveness, healing, or seeking guidance, setting a purpose before praying can help individuals stay focused and bring more meaning to their prayer. Developing a routine. Incorporating 3 a.m. prayer as a regular practice rather than a one-time occurrence can deepen its impact. By consistently dedicating this time to prayer, individuals may find a greater sense of spiritual alignment, personal clarity, and inner peace over time. In summary, praying at 3 a.m. is seen as a profound spiritual practice due to the unique combination of physiological, psychological, and spiritual factors that align at this hour. The quiet of the night, the introspective state of mind, and the sacrifice involved in waking up to pray create a powerful environment for deep connection with the divine. Through regular practice, many find that 3 a.m. prayer brings them closer to inner peace, divine presence, and personal growth, marking it as a time of transformation and spiritual awakening.